Hi guys, welcome in. I have a very interesting layout going on, and I felt very guided to share this with you. So, I believe a lot of us have been coming across reads where the shadow aspect is coming up. Um, and earlier, I decided to do a poll just to see what wanted to come out of a couple of decks that I haven't been using. And we have the Mallard Duck, which talks about the subconscious mind. And then next to it, I have the shadow, number 43. And the shadow is, let me actually just so we are all on the same page. The subconscious mind, which is the mallard, is part of the mind that affects thought, feeling, and behavior without entering awareness, while the shadow is a part of the unconscious mind that contains repressed aspects of the personality. So, shadow is like what we've denied ourselves, what we repressed, what we were taught was against societal norms, if you know what I mean. Our authentic self. It's like our light that we've dulled down for the reality that was we were brought into. That was already set up here. I just heard the song "We Didn't Start the Fire." I forgot how the lyrics goes. We didn't start the fire. It was started long. Something about being started long ago. Drop it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. But so the shadow and the unconscious, these are, from two different decks. But it's talking about the shadow and the unconscious mind. And so I wanted to dive a little bit deeper. And yeah, the shadow is like repressed sadness, rage, laziness, cruelty, personal power, independence, or emotional sensitivity. Like when guys are told, don't cry because it doesn't make you a man, that's them repressing their feelings, which causes them to stunt their growth, their emotional maturity, their EQ. And with the unconscious, it's like when we program, if you reprogram your mind with positive thinking and ways, how do I put this? The subconscious mind is in charge of your recent memories and is in constant contact with the unconscious mind. It makes everything a person says and does fit a pattern consistent with their self concept. The subconscious mind is subject and obeys the commands it receives from the conscious mind. So So, like I was saying, sorry about that. I also forgot to mention at the bottom of this deck, there was the Puppet Master, and I had only wanted to pull one from each deck. But when I saw this Puppet Master, it was very intriguing because this whole deck is like all animals. I think there's the Devil card, and then now I'm finding the Puppet Master. And do you see this three-headed dog? This actually symbolizes the three different egos that is it Freud or Sigmund Freud or Carl Jung, who identifies the three different types of the ego and how if they're not in alignment and synchronicity, like that all are thinking in the same way or the same intention, things can get a little kooky, a little thrown off balance, basically. So I don't think I showed this one. With shadow, the intention that came up was unfriendly. There's something that your shadow wants you to be afraid of. And it seems like whatever you're doing to reprogram your conscious mind, there's fortune, there's a reward of some kind of magic here with luck and right. And that's falling here with safe place and mallard. Like your subconscious mind, whatever you've been doing to reprogram it, it's working. And it's like You have a really strong subconscious mind, very strong for whoever I'm talking to. It's built you a secure place where you can work energies out. But here in the shadow, it's like this is the time of transformation. This is Scorpio season as I'm recording this. And this is a time of transformation. At this point in time, a lot of death cards are coming up, and a lot of tower cards are coming up, which is ruled by Pluto and Aries, or Mars, not Aries. Oh my gosh. But Aries and Mars. Okay, there's something about that. Maybe you're in Aries, or maybe this energy is in Aries. So maybe you're dealing with the shadow aspect of Aries, which is very assertive, very divine masculine. I'm not sure, but it's something that scares you. We have fright here, phobia, paranoia. It's unfriendly, and this is under shadow. You went through some kind of unfairness. Somebody stole something from you, from your shadow, and that's why it's repressed. And the three egos, your ego needs to be in check. It's almost like you shouldn't be self-identifying, like with the self. Like creating an image of yourself can keep you distracted and keep you from wanting to actually see your shadow. Because it's almost like everything needs to seem perfect and happy and chipper and high vibe. But in reality, that is not where the mystery, the magic lies. And Spirit wants you to know that you're safe. This is a safe space within this mallard, your subconscious mind. You're very mentally strong. But there's something very unfriendly about your shadow, and this could scare you. This could cause some kind of phobia, or it's causing you depression. Sorry, I'm puppy sitting. And go look it up. Go look up the three egos, the three-headed dog, the three egos. I don't even know where that's at. Yeah, it's projection, distortion, the ego, self-awareness. Freud is famous for his psychoanalysis theory regarding the ID, the ego, and the superego. In everyday life, when we speak about the ego, we are often actually referring to the ID. This is the part of ourselves thought to be primitive and instinctual, motivated by certain impulses, including sex, food, aggression, and hidden memories. The superego functions as a moral conscience, and the ego is actually the go-between. Okay, so the ID is basically like what you identify with. So consider the three heads of the dog shadow in this card and how they might represent the three parts of Freud's theory. All three must work in synchronicity to function properly. There is no hierarchy. How can you align your ID, your ego, your superego now? Are they all speaking the same language? No, they are not all speaking the same language because you have the mallard. It's almost like these are two different parts of this because we're talking about the unconscious and the subconscious. So like part of you is really like working, even look at this color, working from the higher chakras. And then you have your shadow over here, the repressed something of yourself. Like you still haven't reclaimed this part of your soul. Hey, puppy. Oh, goodness. He's trying to take a piece of my stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so higher chakras, lower chakras. The unfriendly down here. Not saying red isn't. I even got red lights at it's in between 600 and 680 nm, and it counteracts all the blue light and the bright sun and stuff that is kind of a weird color. It's supposed to be more red. Anyway, it's about the light spectrum and balance things out within yourself. So maybe you're searching about that, or maybe you've heard something about that. So anyway, you probably heard of red light therapy anyway. It's just a good way to, oh my gosh, guys. bring down the evening in a very calm, collected way. Okay, so I'm going to pull from one of these shadow cards. I think Shadow Seeker or something like that. Holy Spirit, higher selves. Truth, I command the truth. For best and highest good. What would be best for the shadow, please? What would be best for the shadow? Love. To love your shadow. That's what would be best for your shadow. Unconditional love. There's also a lot of green going around. There's something that popped up about green emerald light. Yesterday, a bunch of cards were coming up green. I even mentioned it in one of my readings. So heart chakra activations are definitely accessible at this time. And I feel like this is building up within your shadow because you're getting close to something. You're asking yourself the right questions, and it's almost like, you know, the subconscious wants to help us if we've been programming it and with the right beliefs and instilling it with encouragement and positivity, which it seems like whoever you are, you have been doing, or you could have been doing some kind of ceremony, some kind of ritual to help pave the way for this energy to come through in a much more ease and graceful manner. Jax, come. So let's pull something over here for the subconscious mind. Strength. Keep that resilience within your subconscious mind. Whatever you're reprogramming, whatever new seeds with new roots, keep the water flowing. Like, it's not just about planting the seeds. It's about giving it water to grow, to continue whatever it is that you are feeding your mind, body, soul, and spirit, because it's helping. There's a lot of strength. I also see a full moon. Jax, no. I'm sorry about that, guys. You try to refrain from having energy exchanges, as in like sexual energy exchanges. Okay, at this time I would definitely be protecting your energy, because this is something that needs to be dealt with by you, nobody else, and nobody else is going to be able to give you that information. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you already know that. The dogs are throwing me off, guys. I was trying to go a layer deeper into this. What's needed is love and... Wow, this is becoming a problem, guys. So maybe there's people that are fighting all around you, or in just like a very loud energy. And everything that's within is without. Maybe you weren't allowed to be loud when you were a kid, and you were in a hostile atmosphere that kept you frightened. Look, I have a hostile attitude. What does the shadow want to say? I want to see what the shadow wants to say. Puppy, hi. You just want to bite my cards, don't you? Can I just poke you with this amethyst? Okay, Holy Spirit, what does the shadow want to say right now? There's one card, the shadow. The world. 21. All my life I was trying to fill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and see see extras as blessing. Dog, get off the shoes. Okay, hold on. All of my life I was trying to fill a void inside me. The shadow has been trying to fill some kind of void because it was trying to... So you could have been a people pleaser trying to please other people. You were trying to please other people. But once you find yourself, like Shadow is trying to tell you, once you find it, once you find this piece of your shadow and you feed it this love that was robbed from it at some point in your life, very unfriendly, kept you very, very frightened, kept even your shadow, you're a part of yourself. You were scaring yourself, okay? There was something you were scaring yourself about, and it's like your shadow wants to know, once you find it, you're going to see extras as blessings. You're going to find so many different blessings, okay? Here with the world. This is from your shadow. This is the, if I would have, this is like yin and yang. We got a really uplifting, positive energy over here from your subconscious mind, and then your shadow, what's been repressed, is really asking for some love, and it may not seem very friendly, and you might seem very frightened of it, but once you get to know it, it's not going to be so frightening, and you'll understand why it's there. Okay, for this Mallard, for the subconscious mind, please, what message wants to come from the subconscious mind? Whew, not what I was expecting. 4 of Cups. I'm not ready for a relationship. I got used to my routine, and it's easier to continue with my current lifestyle. So your subconscious mind might want, and this might be a belief, I'm not sure, it's going to be different for everybody, but with the 4 of Cups, I don't think your subconscious mind thinks that you're totally ready for a relationship, which for most of us in the spiritual community, at least I'm going to just speak for myself, because I don't know everybody. I know myself, and I know that my current lifestyle is not for a relationship, and you know, but it could be tomorrow. Who knows? You know. But I know there's some things that I would like to heal and elevate from, so I can raise my frequency to a certain vibration and to a certain state of being. Crazy dog. So that I match that kind of frequency, you know. But again, I'm not saying that I'm not ready, universe, okay? Because if you brought it in tomorrow, I'd be okay with that too. If it was aligned, if it was destined, if it was like souls speaking to each other, Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I am not able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. Each day I feel closer to you and ready to start a healthy relationship. So yeah, a healthy relationship, right? You got to be in a headspace, a safe space to have, and maybe right now is not that time. You're about to be locked up. Hey, Jax, come up here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Guys. This has got to be the loudest read I've ever had. Positive. This is positive, guys. This is very positive. I want to go even deeper. What does this magic have to do with? Within the subconscious. Remember to go check out what's in the conscious, unconscious, and the subconscious. I feel like it's really going to help you overcome some kind of hurdle or something that's been keeping you stuck a little bit. Okay. 9. Misunderstandings with your magic. What are these misunderstandings? What are these misunderstandings, Spirit? And where do I go? Travel. Misunderstandings about your magic and travel. Is somebody traveling for magic? Oh my gosh. So you're traveling, maybe unconsciously or consciously, somewhere to extract some kind of magic, some kind of mystery or ceremony. What else can you give me, Spirit, about this travel? Where can we go with this? Okay. Not, again, not what I was expecting. Where is it at? What is this travel? What is this travel? 1 second, baby. What is this travel? What is this travel? What is this travel? Come on. Give it to me. Ooh, ooh, knowledge. Knowledge. This travel is about knowledge and focus. We have focus and knowledge, guys. So you can hit your target, so that there's focus, so that your subconscious mind can bring you focus. Because there is this Four of Cups. It's telling you that it doesn't want to slip into this and what to feed it. Continue to feed it knowledge. Like I was saying at the beginning, this is really going to help your focus. You can even travel with your subconscious to gain knowledge if you have the right focus. But the focus has to really be on that intention of what you're trying to bring in, or what you're trying to program your subconscious, what program you want it to run, so that you have focus, so that you continue to have focus on the correct knowledge, on the truth. Wow, okay. I like that. Trust. Trust at the bottom of the deck. You have to trust. This is really crazy because I was wondering when I was scrying in the obsidian stone earlier, I saw something just like this with the dark and the gray and the light. But again, what do? We brush it off as it's something else, or I wasn't scrying correctly, or something like that. That's crazy. That's really cool though. Gratitude. I do. I showed lots of gratitude. Also, somebody needs to light a candle or set out a plate of food for their ancestors. They'd really appreciate it. Okay, they can help you out. All right. 1 second. Okay, so there's been a lot of distractions. I've had to get up like 3 times, which means I do have to cut this video. This is a time where you are going to be super distracted. Do not allow it to penetrate, okay? Don't even allow your own trickster energy that is within you to try and pop out and be like, oh, but you should be concerned about this, and you should be concerned about that, and you should be concerned about this. It's trying to pull you in a bunch of different directions so that you will not confront your shadow, so that you won't find this beautiful piece that's going to help bring magic and balance and equanimity into your life. All right, so I do have the Witching Hour Oracle. I'm going to pull one from, excuse me. But continue, I mean, you're doing an amazing job with your subconscious. I don't know if you're listening to healing frequencies at night, if you're putting in your earbuds and listening to some kind of affirmations or reprogramming your subconscious at night. If so, you're doing a great job. This is really benefiting you. Continue to set your intentions and what you want to bring in, not the things that you don't want to bring in, because it's really helping your focus. Dance. Freedom. Aww. Your shadow is about to gain some kind of freedom with love and the world here. And you're going to be seeing all these beautiful blessings. Okay. Let's see. Number 20. All right, number 20. Oh, that's crazy, because I think, wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's temperance. Earlier it was the Page of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so freedom, liberation, self-expression, rapture, and euphoria. Oh my gosh. With self-expression, what I'm getting in liberation, it's like your shadow is going to be liberated. There's a rapture, there's a euphoria, this love. Dance is one of the most natural forms of expression, and humans have interwoven song and dance into ritual and celebration for thousands of years. Music and dance connect people from all walks of life. Two people from opposite backgrounds can have a shared resonance through the words or melody of a song. At the same time, dance paves the way for freedom and expression in your natural rhythms. There is no such thing as perfection in dance, only euphoria, bliss, and sacred liberation. This card has danced into your spread to guide you towards finding bliss through self expression, bravery, and breaking away from the need to be perfect or put together. What did I say? With the shadow, the repressed, like what societal norms won't doesn't want to accept, or that you repressed because it was thought to be looked down upon or shamed upon, or something like that. Self-expression isn't about finding flawlessness. It's about giving your soul the space it needs to tell its own story. Your power and confidence can be found in the ways you are unique. Your differences carry the rhythms of your purpose and contribution to the world. Be grateful when you do things differently. It offers you the chance to stand out. Celebrate the times you are labeled weird, awkward, weird, awkward, unique, outlandish, or odd. These qualities free you from the chains of being boring, complacent, and uninspired. You are being invited to share your uniqueness with the world in whatever way feels right for you. If you feel called to paint, then do so. If you feel called to move, then move. Then let your body go. Every creative act of self-expression creates space for you to be more of who you were always meant to be. So you have some kind of knowing. This wanted to fall out. Number 1, knowing. Take the first step. Go dance. Be free. This is your time. This is a beautiful card, by the way. You're closing out cycles and you're freeing your mind and the universe is mental. So I love you guys. The universe loves you and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, peace.